Good morning. Music's kind of loud. Maybe it's just in my ears loud. Let's see. Waiting to see if people show up. Whatever. So it's drawing time. A cat has arrived. What? Hello, kitty. Meow. He has appeared. Hi, kitty. What can I do for you, kitty? What can I do for you? Okay. Where? Okay. Excuse me. Well. So I'm gonna draw more guys. That's just, maybe I'll do like a scene or something at some point. I suck at backgrounds though. Anyway, I'm gonna be drawing this guy, and give me a second. But yeah, I'm gonna do what I did yesterday. I colored them on my own. With this guy and his sister. I almost did it with a different character, but I already, where is that? I already drew Half Paw not that long ago. And I'm still developing their connection. So, anyway. Instead, I'm gonna draw Turnip with his sister. You know what? I want Turnip facing this way. So I'm gonna put him up here, actually. I guess I'll just I don't know. I'm kind of just waiting for people to show up. Just so I'm not, I was gonna say so I'm not talking to the void, but I guess I'm always talking to the void. What is up with my... Very sorry. Let me pull up. Okay. Ooh, that's not the right placement for that eye. Got it. That looks real bad. Okay. Give me a moment. Alright. I didn't like those eyes. That's fine. Let's... Welcome, Icy. Right now I am drawing Turnip Paw. And I was just waiting for people to show up before I started talking about him. Partially because it feels weird to just talk with nobody there, even though I do that all the time. But also whatever. So, Turnip Paw. He is he's a prairie clan cat, and the brother of sorry, the cat's meowing in the background and he's distracting. Brain work. He is the brother of Staple Paw, who is technically an unofficial deputy to White Raven. White Raven doesn't have a deputy. Because she just has I don't know how to explain it. The words are gone. She just doesn't trust cats to be able to do thing. Wait a minute. She feels like she has to take on all the responsibility. There's a word I'm looking for, but it's not here right now. So, but anyway, Turnip Paw starts the story as, hi Calico Kitty Meow, welcome. He starts the story as a sad little guy. One thing I'm really trying to go into with these cats that I haven't really done too much in other stories, character development is very, very important for this story, because these cats are actively growing and changing and dealing with a really stressful situation. And so part of my development of that is figuring out who they were before the disappearances, and who they cared about and who's gone. And for Turnip, part of that was his mentor. I'm looking at his thing. I don't think I named the mentor. Mentor doesn't have a name. That's fine. His ears look off. Anyway. All this to say, Turnip Paw has some self-esteem issues. He has a hard time believing that he can do anything helpful, and that his existence is important. And he was working on that a lot with his mentor before the disappearances. Why are these ears not working? I despise what's happening right now with my art style. It is, I just want to draw. Anyway. Maybe shorter ears would work. Anyway, his mentor was working on him with that. And he was getting better. He was about to. He had an assessment. He was going to have an assessment that the leader was going to watch over. If you look on his toy house, it says Slate Star. I don't know how I made that mistake. Because every cat with, like, a bunch of information that's all, like, actual sentences, those are just things that I took from when I had people ask about cats, or give me cats to talk about. Slate Star is not the leader of Prairie Clan. He's the leader of Quarry Clan. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, the leader was going to be there. And then everyone disappeared. And that's tough on everyone, but especially this guy also had it tough because I don't know, sentences aren't working today. Please excuse me. Anyway. He kind of goes back into his shell. He's not quite sure what to do with himself. He doesn't know how to he doesn't think there's anything he can really do to help the situation or like support or assist, and so he kind of just doesn't know what to do with himself. And when he actually is asked for assistance, mostly by his best friend, Tomato Paw, he convinces himself that he's just gonna make things worse and he's not gonna be of help. So, yeah. End of that sentence, I suppose. But yeah. He and his sister are already kinda like more subdued than a lot of their clanmates. I will talk about Stable Paw when I get to her, but these two are very quiet. They don't like causing trouble, and self-esteem can be hard. Anyway. I honestly don't know what's happening with my brain right now. I don't know why sentences are not forming. I was kind of at a loss of what I wanted to draw today. Or who I wanted to draw today. I just really wanted to make art of this guy and Stable Paw. I think tomorrow is gonna be not art. I don't know what I am gonna do, but I don't think it's gonna be drawing. If anyone has suggestions for a game that I could just play one off, because I'm also not feeling, I think I've clan-genned myself out for at least a month. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, he's supposed to have a chopped ear. Anyway, where was I? I could see if I could make Gartic phone work. Like, there's a bunch of games that I want to play, but I don't. It needs to be something that can possibly be a one-off, because if I know myself and my motivation, if I tried to do like playthroughs of games, it would have to be multiple streams of that. And if you're here for the art and you're here for the cat talk, you're not gonna be interested in me playing the entirety of Portal or something. So otherwise, we'd be playing Deltarune. Because I want to catch up. Now that chapter 3 and 4 are out. Anyway, I'll figure something out. Maybe we'll do like Roblox or something, playing random games. Or like an hour of Minecraft. I don't know. Anyway, more about this guy then. So, yeah, Turnip, not having a great time at the beginning of the story. We'll fast forward a little bit, and he's taken to going on walks, just to do something. And it gets him out of... It's something that his mentor kind of taught him. If he's feeling conflicted or feeling down, that maybe a walk will help. To clear his mind. Anyway, on that walk, he finds an odd cat. He's just out and about, and he comes face to face with an odd black and yellow cat. He's nervous at first because she smells faintly of Reservoir Clan, and Reservoir has never been good news. Even before Turtle Bay, their leader has usually not been a great person. Torrent Star just was not a good, should not have been made leader. He was a good deputy, but was not leadership material. Anyway, she smells faintly of Reservoir Clan and also a couple of the other clans. But she surprises him, and he's kind of resigned to the fate of, oh, I guess this is happening. I guess maybe I'll get beat up or something. I don't know. But lucky for him, that doesn't happen. I don't like this neck. I think I'm actually gonna have him. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway. They come face to face, and the odd cat asks him for directions. And Turnip Paw, startled, helps her out. And they go. She asks to be taken to what did I call them? A cliff with a cat face. Or a fox face. And he actually knows where that is, because before the disappearances, that was a common place his mentor liked to hunt, or liked to practice hunting. And so they go to the Foxface Cliffs, or the Foxface Ridge, I guess. And Half Paw thanks him. Oh yeah. If you didn't already know who I was talking about, which is reasonably possible, it was Half Paw who he met. I don't know. That's just to establish them meeting, because later down the line they get pretty close. Anyway. He offers to help her again, and she does take him up on that offer. Because Half Paw is part of the reason she's like sneaking around on clan territory that's not hers is because she is trying to match locations with her visions. And from the other visionaries' visions, so that they can better plan when those visions come true, or look like they're coming true, or become relevant. I don't know why words are hard today. But anyway, she seeks Turnip Paw out when she needs to find somewhere in Prairie Clan. And they form a bond, and eventually they start meeting, even when Half-Paw doesn't need anything. She doesn't need to find anything. But she finds an excuse to visit anyway. Also, because since it's Pride Month, I don't mention my character's sexualities all that much. Or I guess I should say orientations. Anyway. Just fun fact. Turnip and Half. You know what? Give me just a second to like recalibrate my brain. Okay. Anyway, what I was going to say was, so, Turnip and Half, boy and girl, not straight. Essentially. They are both demi, demisexual, demi-romantic, and they just happen to find each other and connect. You're fine. See ya, Icy. Have a good day. So yeah. That's about... I don't have as much for Turnip as I do some of the other characters. I'm still working on him. I also don't have a warrior name for him yet. I just don't know what name to give him. That would, like, fit. I guess if it comes to it, I could just do, like... Give me a sec. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could go with like turnip fur, turnip pelt, but that's boring. I thought about going for like turnip root would be kind of cute. But I already have a cat named with root as their suffix. In that story. I don't know. Names are hard. Anyway. Next, I'll talk about Stable Mark, who, doesn't have much story either. Give me a sec. Alright. I'm back. Oh boy, my brain's not working. So, this girl, next. Stable Paw. She is also a Prairie Clan cat. Just like her brother, Turnip Paw. She's quiet. She doesn't like to make herself the center of attention very much. I'm trying to decide when... Well, first I gotta decide what this scar actually is, like what it was caused by. And then I gotta decide when she gets it. I think by the time of the disappearances, she's already got it. I just need to decide how long she's had it. Either way, I do know it's affected her, is that technically her knee, I guess? Yeah, I think so. I think I know cat anatomy. It's affected her knee, and she has a hard time. This leg is, like, weak. Her injured leg is kind of weak, and she has some discomfort when she stands on it. Anyway, like I said, Stablepaw is not one to crave being in the spotlight. She is close friends at time of disappearances with White Raven, the medicine cat, or the healer. I like that. Anyway, she's close with White Raven, and once the disappearances happen, she tries to help her friend as much as she can, along with their other friend, Chili Paw. And unlike Chili, who wants to help in big ways, Stable is more of a repair things in the background kind of person. She's tried to get Chili to kind of, chill out and back off, because White Raven is stressed enough leading an entire clan as it is. She doesn't need more things to deal with. But Chili is nothing if not impulsive. She's got the heart, but sometimes it's just not it. Stablepaw and Turnippaw do get along. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of... These are not the characters I'm developing at the moment. These are just the characters I just really wanted to draw these guys because they're so pretty and I don't have any art of them. And I wanted an excuse. And stream is usually an excuse. But so yeah, they get along. Words. Stablepaw and Turnippaw get along. Stable doesn't push Turnip to go outside of his comfort zone more than he wants to, because she's kind of the same way. She doesn't want to... She's not forcing herself to go outside of her comfort zone, so she's not gonna chastise her brother for not doing so. So yeah, that's kind of their little dynamic, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to end stream soon because my brain is not working. But I'm going to finish this sketch first, and I will fumble my way through things. What else is there about Stable to talk about? She, as I said before, she and White Raven are close. Before the disappearances, it was just in a friendly way. After the disappearances, it gets a little more sapphic. And they do end up in a relationship. Yeah, not much happens, or I don't have that much developed with these two, or with this girl. The next, like, major event I have with them, or with her, is, at one point in the story, things are just going wrong, one after the other, and White Raven just snaps. And after a particularly bad day that is topped off with a very that is topped off with a cryptic prophecy, White Raven just can't take it anymore, and she leaves. She straight up, like, doesn't disappear or anything. She just is like, I can't do it anymore, and she walks out of camp. And Stable tries to stop her, but she herself is stopped. Why isn't any of this looking okay? Yeah, she tries to go after White Raven, but can't. I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know. She's stopped from doing so. By probably Half Panther. Oh boy, I sure do love drawing and having things not look good. Anyway, she then has to deal with the fact that White Raven is gone. And she takes it upon herself to take on White Raven's responsibilities as leader. She chooses not to do it alone, and she asks Turnip to help her. Why? Why isn't this looking good? I'm like actually about to freak out. What the hell? Anyway, she asks Turnip to help her, and he obliges. And they run the clan for a little bit until White Raven does return. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of going around in circles with what I'm saying right now. Nothing. These characters aren't developed as much as I'd like right now. So I'm just gonna stop talking about them and finish this sketch. Anyway. Non-OC related stuff. Tomorrow is going to be a game day because I am not... I just need an art break. Drawing is fun and I enjoy it, but it is difficult to talk and draw every day for multiple days on end without burning myself out a little. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna play. Again, if you got any suggestions for one-off stuff I could do or anything. Morning. Welcome. I'm gonna finish this sketch before ending stream. I want to finish it. That is not angled correct. But yeah, any game suggestions are useful. I kind of want to stick to things that aren't hugely what am I saying? I did know that there were, well, I knew there were a lot of elements on the periodic table. I probably didn't know exactly how many there were. it has been a while since I've had to think about the periodic table of elements. But yeah, as I was saying, just looking for game suggestions that aren't like that are quick, not quick, that I don't know. Not story driven stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Cuz if I'm going to a driven game, that's going to take multiple streams, and I know not everyone. I know some people come to listen to me talk and watch me draw. But if I am going to do like a game, I have to commit to it. I can't just be like, oh, once a week we'll play whatever game. That unfortunately does not work for my brain. Yeah, I don't know. I want to try to get something, or just find something that I want to find something that I can just play when I need a break from drawing. It's on kind of the smaller side of things. I don't. Words are not working today. Terratech? I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look about what that is off stream. Ooh, okay. I will look about, or I will look at that. Oh, cool, a robot. I will have to see. I do have a ton of games that I could play, but again, I don't want to start a story-driven game and not play it through. What happened? She does not look right. Whatever. I'm just gonna finish this sketch and be done. Well, that's kind of interesting. Like I said, I will check it out. If I play it, all depends on, one, if I do find it interesting, and two, cost. I have a lot of other things that I need to purchase. That aren't a fun video game. You know what? Her head is too big. She still doesn't look right. I may also just do like Roblox or something. I don't know. I don't go on Roblox often, so I don't really know what's all on there. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream here because my brain's not working. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you again tomorrow, or I will be back tomorrow. And as I have said, we will be playing something. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.